Złoty.
On the endless golden grasslands of Kenya's Masai Mara Reserve, a baby elephant was born on a rainy night. His mother, already weak from her long pregnancy, collapsed and died just hours after giving birth. The whole herd of elephants mourned, but a gentle female elephant in the herd stepped up to raise the poor orphan. Baby elephants grow up in the herd but still feel lost without their biological mother by their side to care for them. It is hyperactive, often chasing small birds or running around disturbing the resting elephants. Many adult elephants are annoyed by this mischief, often shouting with loud bellows that echo across the grasslands. Sometimes they even use their trunks to gently whip away the baby elephants, causing them to be scared and awkwardly avoid them. The cold air from that distance made its young heart lonelier and sadder every day. Many nights it stood quietly at the edge of the flock, looking up at the starry sky with a blank and lonely gaze. Finally, as dawn broke after a long night, it decided to leave the flock and begin its lonely journey. Baby elephants walk slowly across vast fields of dry grass, where the ground is cracked by the harsh dry season sun. The midday sun was beating down on his back, burning his skin and making his breathing rapid and labored. It searched for every dry puddle of water, hoping to get a few sips to quench the burning thirst in its throat. Hunger tormented it, its empty stomach made its little steps slower and shakier. In the distance came the deep roars of lions and leopards, making him fearfully curl his ears in alarm. Luckily, it hasn't encountered any predators yet, but the fear still lingers in its mind. The hot wind from the wild grassland swept across, stirring up dust and sand that clung to its wrinkled skin and tired eyes. As the sun set, it found a lonely old tree standing in the middle of a vast grassland. It lay curled up under the sparse tree canopy, listening to the chirping of insects mixed with the cold night wind. The long night passed slowly, and he seemed more exhausted than ever after the harsh journey. As dawn broke, the first rays of sunlight shone on the grassland still covered in cold mist. The baby elephant was awakened by the sound of a car engine echoing from a dirt road not far away. It slowly stood up, its legs trembling but its eyes glittering with a faint hope of survival. An old ranger station pickup truck slowly moved forward on the red dusty trail. A baby elephant suddenly jumped out in front of the car, forcing the driver to brake suddenly and make an emergency stop. Two rangers, David Okoro and Samuel Ndlovu, looked down in amazement at the skinny but brave animal. They looked around the lawn around the car but saw no sign of any elephants nearby. David slowly approached, his hand gently reaching out as if to comfort the trembling little creature. The baby elephant took a step back but did not run away, its eyes still following the outstretched hand. Samuel sighed, if he stays here, he will surely be attacked by a lion or leopard before he gets through the night. They both looked at each other and nodded, deciding to bring it back to the station to take care of and save that little life. David opened the trunk, signaled to the baby elephant, and surprisingly, it obediently climbed in and lay quietly as if it understood. The car stopped in front of the ranger station gate on a sunny morning, road dust still covering the baby elephant's gray skin. They brought it down and led it to a large covered stable, lined with clean, fragrant hay. The baby elephant sat down, tired but with less panic in its eyes than in the wild. A veterinarian named Dr. Joseph Mbeki hurried in, carrying a bag of large animal medical equipment. He gently examined each small scratch on the baby elephant's body, measured its heart rate and checked its reaction. After a thorough examination, Dr. Joseph announced that it was only exhausted and slightly weakened, with no serious injuries. Hearing this, Samuel and David both breathed a sigh of relief, shaking hands with hopeful smiles. They brought buckets of clean water and bottles of specially formulated milk to the hungry baby elephant. The baby elephant drank milk enthusiastically, sometimes mischievously waving its trunk and spilling water, making everyone laugh with delight. Life gradually returned to its sparkling eyes, making everyone love this little creature even more. However, Dr. Joseph advises that it needs closeness and warmth from its fellow humans to restore its spirit. After a quick discussion, David suggested taking it to the station's semi-wild area where a female elephant was nursing her calf. The next day, under clear blue skies and gentle morning sunlight, Samuel drove the baby elephant to the semi-wild area. The baby elephant slowly stepped down from the car, its eyes wide open observing the new scene with wariness but also curiosity. In the distance, a gentle adult female elephant was grazing under the shade of a tree, next to another baby elephant about a year old. The female elephant raised her head to glance at the newcomer, her ears flapping slightly but showing no sign of threat. The orphaned baby elephant stood still for a few seconds, its ears drooping, as if trying to muster the courage to step forward. The mother elephant's baby elephant, curious by nature, approached and gently touched its little trunk to its new friend as a greeting. The orphaned baby elephant was a little startled, then gently moved its trunk in response, its eyes sparkling as if reassured. After just a few minutes of awkwardness, the two began running around each other, playing on the grass like real children. The female elephant watched them for a while then continued grazing, seemingly accepting the stray creature. David and Samuel stood beside Dr. Joseph outside the fence, smiling with satisfaction at the touching scene. The early morning sunlight reflected on the gray skin of the three elephants, making the scene strangely warm and peaceful. The orphaned baby elephant appears to have found a sense of belonging after months of being abandoned and wandering in the wild. The air here is filled with the scent of fresh grass, mixed with the joyful cries of two happy baby elephants. That afternoon, three elephants stood together under the shade of a large tree at the edge of the barn, avoiding the pale yellow sunlight of sunset. The orphaned baby elephant rested its head on its new friend, eyes half closed, looking completely peaceful and secure. The female elephant gently touched its back with her long trunk as a gentle maternal reassurance. For the first time in months of abandonment, it felt the warmth of family and reliable protection. David stood with his arms crossed, exchanging a satisfied glance with Samuel as he watched the animal slowly adjust to its new surroundings. Dr. Joseph carefully recorded the baby elephant's health and behavior in a small notebook with a satisfied look on his face. The sunset dyed the distant grasslands golden, a cool breeze blew causing the grass to sway gently. The three elephants stood side by side, looking so harmonious that it seemed as if they had been together for a long time. In that moment, all fear and loneliness seemed to vanish from the baby elephant's fragile soul. Its small, pretty ears trembled gently in the cool afternoon breeze, as if welcoming love from its new home. Samuel quietly said to David and Dr. Joseph, "Today, we have changed the fate of a little life." A new chapter in the baby elephant's life begins, filled with hope and warmth in the wild of the Masai Mara.